Welcome back to Let's Try to Play. Today we're playing some Emoji Clicker. Oh yeah, we're back to clicker games. And of course, like any clicker game, we click on this dude right here and we gain likes. And starting off, we're on Facebook. If we go over, we got Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram, Finder, and a bunch more. But starting off with Facebook, we got to get up to 50 for our first upgrade. And there we go. We got click income up to 2, doubled our click income. Thank you very much. But now our click income costs 120 to upgrade, which, you know what? It's not that bad. And we got our little boost, so if we click fast enough, we can get all the way up to 3x. So we can get a total of 6 likes per click, which is amazing. And we already have 573, which means we can upgrade our click income again, our auto clicker, and you know what? Let's get the post maker as well. Why not? Now we get 25 per second. And in classic Let's Try to Play fashion, we are just gonna drag on in our auto clicker here. And let's see how fast we get. Oh baby, yeah, that's a little good. It's good. That's what it is. Okay, just a couple seconds of auto clicker. We're already up to 4.3k, so we can actually get. Oh, you know what? Let's spend all that on click income. We can upgrade to our group manager, which is 250 per second, which would be nice. But I think if we auto click this, now we get 32 per click, and then with our 3x, that's 96. And oh my gosh, look at how much money we're going up now. Let's actually go for it. We got 52k. Let's go for the meme master. It costs 30k, and it gives us 3k per second. So now we're up to 3.03k per second. And while we're down here, we might as well buy a couple group managers and a couple post makers and a couple auto clicks. And oh my gosh, that's a lot of emojis. 5.53k per second. Let's auto click for a second. Get up to 250k for the last upgrade on this emoji, the start face, which is 25k per second. Almost there. There's 230, 240, and 250. Okay, there's an extra 25k per second, 30,000 per second. Now let's just increase our click income a bunch. We're already up to 3.07k with our 3x bonus, of course. And there is $1 million. Now, of course, with that million, we can go over and buy Twitter, not Twitter. Twitter. So let's go ahead and buy that. First upgrade is $1 million, but we can already afford that. So let's go ahead and buy it. This is 20k per click. Look at that. And we just auto click this. We get up to 60k per click with a 3x bonus, already up to $30 million. And let's go ahead and buy some new sources for 25 million each. We can actually, you know what? Let's get up to 50 million. So we can afford probably 60 million. So we can afford to. There we go. Yep. Now we have 4.03 million per second. I do want to increase our click income a few times. Let's get up to 100 million, and then we'll just auto click our click income and just see how good this becomes. Okay, currently we're at 20k per click, and if we auto click this, oh baby, 320k per click, which means 960, basically $1 million with our 3x bonus when we're using that auto clicker. And we do have a 7x income, so let's go ahead and click that. Oh yeah, 7x income. Okay, I don't know how long we actually got this for, but let's just keep clicking. And we already have 2 point whatever billion. Let's just put all that into click income. Now we're up to 107 million per click. That's insane. We can buy a couple Elon Musk, sure, 150 million per second. Yes, please. And then I don't know what the next place costs. I don't remember, but let's just keep clicking until the 7x income runs out, and then we'll go over to the next place. And with our 7x income gone, we ended off with 162 billion, which means, yeah, we can buy YouTube, no problem, for 10 billion. Let's buy the vlogging newbie. Let's buy that twice. And then let's buy our click income a couple times, up to 800 million per click. So of course, 2.4 billion per click with that 3x bonus, 3 trillion for the trend. What? I can't read. It's trendsetter. Oh my gosh. You know, we can get to 3 billion in just a second here, but instead of doing that, let's just put all that money into click income, and look at that, 6.4 billion per click, up to 19.2 with the auto clicker. Instantly have enough money for trendsetters. So let's go ahead and buy a couple of those. Let's buy a couple content creators and some vlogging newbies. Why not? Let's just buy a little bit of everything. Up to 643.25 billion per second, 25 trillion for the channel champion, which gives us 1.5 trillion per second. I'm tempted, but I also kind of just want to upgrade our click income. You know what? Let's buy it once, and then let's spend our last 15 trill on click income, bringing us up to 25 billion per click, or 76.8 with that 3x bonus. And what does the next place cost? 100 trillion. Okay, we can actually get there in no time, but I want to have a setup for success, right? We can buy it, but then we won't be able to buy any upgrades. So let's just spend a bunch on cluck income. I still can't talk English. Oh my gosh. I said cluck income. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. Click income is at 102.48 billion on this, and we can instantly buy this and still have 175 billion left. So we buy our click income, which is now 6 trillion per click with a 3x upgrade. Of course, 2 trillion without it. And look at how, oh my gosh, we are getting so much money already. That is insane. We can already buy a story hero, which gives us 200 trillion per second. Of course, we're going to buy that. And then we can buy, I don't know, a couple click incomes up to 16 trillion per click. And how many more of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 is rebirth with 2x income if we restart. Okay, here's what we got to do. Let's buy our influencer for 2.5 quadrillion per second. Let's get up to like, I don't know, 100 quad, put all that into click income, and then we should be able to just speed run to the next place. There's 100 quad. We're at 16 trillion. If we spam this, we are now at 256 trillion. Okay, so yeah, 768 trill per click now. We are going quick. 250 quad for the icon, which of course we can buy 2 of those because we're just that good. And then what is this next one? 1 quintillion. Okay, we can get there pretty quick, but of course before we do that, let's get our click income up to 1 quad at least. There it is. Now should we wait? You know what? Let's do one more, 2 quad. So now we are out of the 1 quintillion, but let's get up to 3 quintillion before we buy it. And there it is. It took literally no time at all because we are just so good. Buying Tic Tac and upgrading instantly to 20 quadrillion per click. Oh, and we got stuff available in the store. We can put on some glasses. Ooh, let's put on those glasses. Do we have anything over here? And let's put on these. Yes, please. Ooh, actually, no. We want this. And then mustaches. Let's put on this beard. You know what? This beard kind of matches mine. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Okay, we have 22 quintillion. We can buy Edit Master for 2 quintillion per second, which I guess we'll do that. And then we'll click for a minute, get up to 50 quintillion, put all that into click income, and then we'll save up for the viral visionary. Click income, we got up to 320 quadrillion per click. So basically 1 quintillion with that 3x upgrade. And then now we can afford a viral visionary for 300 quintillion or 25 quintillion per second. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. And oh no. So let's just save up for the Stream Titan and then we'll upgrade our click income after that. And there we go. We can already afford it. So let's go ahead and buy that for 150 quintillion per second up to 177. That's pretty nice. And what does this next one cost? 10 SX. Okay, that's not terrible actually. It's pretty expensive, but we should be able to get there pretty quick. If we buy more Stream Titans, we'll get there even quicker, but I kind of want to put all this money into click income, and we did, and now we're just, oh god, 30.72 quintillion per click. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. And of course we're gonna get up to 20, so double what it costs. Let's go ahead and buy Telegram. That way we can instantly buy the 1 click upgrade for 200 quintillion per click. Oh my goodness. You know what? Here, I'm curious. We have so much money. Let's go all the way back to Facebook and see how far we can get our click income with 96 sextillion dollars. So we just auto click this, 72 quadrillion. You know what? That's pretty cool. It's not actually good though, because we're gonna be clicking on Telegram. And what upgrades do we have? We have the auto clicker, which meh, we don't really care about it. Messenger 1.55x per second. That's not it. Channel champion 20 SX per second, which is good, and we can actually afford it. So let's go ahead and buy that. And we got a 9x income, so of course we're gonna watch an ad for that. One ad later, we got 9x income. Oh baby, this is going great. We're gonna save up for the 35 SP bot boss, which we can already afford. Thank you. We'll buy that. 250 SX per second, but with our 9x, that is insane. Let's actually get our click income up as well, up to 1.38 SP, and we can already afford the broadcast Baron. So let's actually buy it. Ooh, we can buy a lot of those. Yes, please. And we'll just keep clicking here for a second, and this 9x income is just about gone, and we left with 1.03 OC. We should be able to afford this. Yeah, easily 100 SP. That we didn't even like make a dent in our budget. We can already buy Swipe Specialist plus 15 SP per second. So let's go ahead and buy that. That doubles our per second. And let's put all that into click income, which we could only do a couple upgrades because we are kind of broke now. We can fix that by just clicking this guy a few times, and look at that. We are making, ooh, yeah, 200 SP per second for the Match Master. Yes, please. Super Like Sultan costs 30 OC. We are basically there, and that gives us 2.5 OC per second. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We can afford it. Thank you very much. The next one is Heart Thief for 250 OC, and it gives us 15 OC per second, but we only have 145. Let's go ahead and spend all that on click income because I want to. 256 SP. Very good. We can already afford that Heart Thief. So let's go ahead and buy that up to 17.73 OC per second. And what does this next one cost? 1 no. Okay, we don't have no yet, but we can get it by getting some click income. And oh yeah, look at that, 3.07 OC per second. We're already up to 1 no, but let's get up to 2 really quick. There it is. Come over here, buy this, buy our click income, and the next one should be Rebirth, which costs 50 DC. Yep. Okay, so let's speed run this. Well, first let's take a look at this upgrades. Of course, we got our click income, we got our auto click, we got Connection Cadet plus 150 OC per second, Newton Ninja plus 2 no per second, which we can actually afford that. So let's buy a couple of those. Oh, we can only afford 1. Actually, we can afford 2. There we go. Business icon plus 25 no per second, and then a career conqueror plus 150 no per second. But that costs 2.5 DC. That's a little expensive. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy the network ninja a couple times. Ooh, we can buy it 3 times. We're up to 10 no per second. Click income costs 2.4 to upgrade right now. So let's get up to, I don't know, 200 no. There it is, 200 no, and let's spend all that on click income, and now we are up to 640 OC per click. But of course, that 3x upgrade, we're at 1.92 no, which means we are just about able to afford the career conqueror already without even buying a business icon. Did we buy a business icon? I don't remember. But there it is, 2.5 DC, which means we can afford the career conqueror, 150 no per second. We are looking real good now. We are going to get up to, let's say, 5 DC. There's 4, and just about there. There is 5, and let's put all that into click income. 10 no per second, or 10.24. Pretty insane. The rebirth costs, what does it cost again? 50? Yeah, 50. Okay, so let's just click on this. We'll get to 50 in literally like 10 seconds. So let's do that, and then let's rebirth, get that ×2 upgrade, and see how fast we can get through this. There's 48, 49, and 50. Okay, rebirth, yes please. All the way back to 0, but we got a ×2 income, and of course we're just gonna speed run. Let's not even worry. Let's just click on this, get our click income up. Look at that, already at 96. Just keep doing that. You know what, let's see if we can upgrade all the way to the end without buying a single per second upgrade. So we just keep upgrading our click income. It costs $1 million to get to the next place, which we can already afford, and of course we're gonna get up to 2 million first. There is 2 million. Okay, buy Twitter, get our click upgrade, and what does the next one cost? 10 bill. You know what, that sounds like a lot of money, but it's really not. Also, we got some new upgrades unlocked. We got these glasses. Oh, we rebirthed, so we just gotta go through here. But look at that, 120k per click already. We can upgrade that a bunch up to 960k. That's basically $1 million per click. I'm not sure how efficient it is actually gonna be to just only buy clicker upgrades, but you know what? We're already at 1 bill. There's 2 bill, and we can just keep buying our clicker upgrades. And with our 2x income, you know what? We're already basically there. There's 10 billion. We can buy YouTube now. So let's go ahead and buy it. And let's not even worry, because, oh, look at that. 100 billion already, and put all that into click income. 4.8 billion per click now. That is insane. Next one costs 100 trillion. Okay. Again, seems like a lot, but all we got to do is upgrade this a few times. And look at how fast we're going up. We're going up like 3 trillion per second right now, and we can afford a bunch more clicker upgrades. Let's do that, and that brought us up to, oh gosh, like 20 trillion per second, something like that. We can already afford the next place, Instagram, for 100 trillion. Yes please, we will buy it. 6 trillion per click, thank you very much. Let's get up to 5 quadrillion before we even upgrade our clicker income. There's 5 quadrillion. We're at 1 trillion per click. With 5 quad, we get up to 16. Oh boy, 16 trillion per click, or 96 trillion, of course, with a 3x bonus. And let's do that again with 100 quad. There's 75, 80, and there's 90, and then just like that, we are at 100, and we put all that into our click income, which means we are up to 1.25 quadrillion per click. We just have to click here for a second, and then we can move on to the next place. There is our 1 quintillion. Yes please, we will buy Tic Tac, thank you very much. Oh, and we got our thing unlocked, our nice little dude with the beard and the glasses, and yeah. So let's go ahead, get up to 50 quintillion, put all, you know what, no, we're not gonna save money. We're just gonna keep spending like every 10 seconds. Let's just put all of our money into click income and see where we get. So there's another all into click income. We're already at 7.68 quintillion per click. That's pretty insane. And let's do it again, up to 30.72 per click. Okay, we're making money really fast. After we rebirth again, I'm gonna do one more run and see how fast we can get up to rebirth with no clicker upgrades, only per second upgrades. Oh, we can already buy Telegram. I didn't even realize. Okay, we have 140. Yeah, okay. Put all that into clicker income, of course. And then really quick, this is 100 SP, thank you, which we can get in no time. Especially, look how much money we have. Oh my gosh, 4.8 SX per click. We have an 8x income. You know what? Let's get it. 8x income instantly giving us so much more money. Put all that money into click upgrade. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a lot. We're doing good. We're doing real good. Actually, can we buy this already? We can. Okay, let's go over here. Buy this. Oh gosh. Can we get the next one? No, it's no. Oh, wait. What? That was confusing. I said no because I read no, but also no, we can't afford it. But we're up to 96 SP per click. That's pretty good. We can also upgrade this a bunch, and now we're already up to 3.7 OC. All we need is one no, which we're about to get to in 1 second. There it is, one no. Okay, moving on. 60 OC per click. You know what? We're pretty good. Put all that money into click income. Now we're up to 960 OC per click. What else do you need? Now we need to save up for 50 DC for that rebirth, which that'll take no time. We just gotta keep upgrading our click income every few seconds. We could save up right now, but I'm gonna upgrade our click income a couple more times, because why not? Let's upgrade our click income one more time. Now we'll save up for the DC. We can already afford a rebirth. Let's go over here, buy the rebirth for 3x income. So now with 3x income, we're not gonna buy a single clicker upgrade. We are purely only gonna buy per second upgrades and see how far that'll take us. I'm assuming it's not gonna be as easy as buying clicker upgrades, but the 3x income booster will help a lot, and we can still click on the thing. It's just we're only going to get a little bit per click. Let's buy a bunch more group managers. We're up to 4.5k per second, and now we'll save it for the meme master for 30k, which we can actually afford right now. Thank you. Up to 13.5k per second. You know what? Maybe it's not going to be as bad as I thought. Actually, yeah, this seems like it's not going to take very long. We're already up to 49.5k per second. So the start phase, it only costs 250k per second. We can already afford one of those, bringing our total up to 124.5k per second, and we're already up to 1 million, which means we can move on to Twitcher. Clicking on this, we get 90k per click, which is very good. And let's go ahead and just go instantly to new source, plus 2 million per second. We can actually buy a couple of those. Now we're up to 12.12 million per second. Pretty good. We'll buy a couple more of those because we can, and now 36.12 million per second. Let's save up for agenda setter for 300 mil. That'll give us 25 mil per second. And again, no clicker upgrades. We're looking pretty good. 2.5 bill for Elon Musk. You know what? We don't need that yet. We just need agenda setters. Now we need Elon Musk because we can afford him. Okay, buy him. 150 million per second for that. Up to 786 million per second. We are looking really good. We also have an 8x income. We're going to watch that. Thank you very much. We can buy a couple more Elon Musks. You know, we can actually buy a lot of more Elon Musks. Oh my goodness. We have so many Elon Musks. Already up to 60.29 billion per second. And what is the next place cost? 10 bill. We are instantly going to buy that. Instantly buy content creator. You know what? Let's do it. 3 till for the trendsetter. Yes, please. We'll buy a couple of those with our 8x income. We can actually buy a lot of those. Now we can also buy the channel champion. We can buy a lot of those too. Oh my goodness. Which means we should be able to come over here. Yes, sir. And buy a story hero. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. 8x income is gone, but we just made so much progress with one 8x income booster. We can already afford our influencer for 2.5 quad per second. So let's go ahead and buy a couple of those. And look at how much money we're going up. We can get the icon for 15 quad per second so quick. Can already afford it. 76.87 quadrillion per second. That is insane. I think we can't afford the next one for a minute. Yeah, it'll take a minute to get there. So let's just keep buying. You know what? No, we're actually going to be there in just a second. There we go. Let's move on, buy this, and then let's watch the 7x income booster. And then with this, we should be able to just, instantly buy some edit masters up to 300 quintillion per second. We can already buy the viral visionary. Yes, please. We'll buy a couple of those. Now I can buy stream titans. Yes, please. A couple of those. Go on to the next thing. Yes, please. Already buy some of these. Oh my gosh, those income boosters are so good. Buying some channel champions. Yes, please. Buying some bot bosses. Yes, please. And then we should be able to afford the broadcast baron, a couple of those, and our 7x income booster is gone. We can already move on to finder, buy some swipe specialists. Yes, and just like that, we can afford our match master. Thank you. 741 SP per second right now is insane. It costs 30 OC for the super like sultan, so we're gonna upgrade our match master a couple more times before we go for that. There we go. 2.54 OC per second. I think that's good enough to save up for the super like sultan because we can already afford it. Thank you very much. We also have a 10x income booster. Yes, please. And with that 10x income booster, we can buy so many of these, and then we can also, oh my gosh, we can just keep clicking the heart thief like it doesn't even matter. And that means we can move straight on to our no. Yes, we're just going to buy everything that we can. Just keep buying stuff, keep buying stuff, keep buying stuff. Look at that. We can already afford it. We can, oh my goodness, just like that. Look at that. Look at how much money we have. Our 10x booster isn't even done. And with our 10x booster finished, we ended off with 870 DC. That is insane. Okay. And just like that, we can rebirth again 4x income. But I'm going to call it quits here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And just like that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.